Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shatar. You're here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. I'm here with my brethren,
Asa.
and we're coming at you with another lesson. Lord will is edifying through the Spirit. But first and foremost, before we do anything, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekakadas, Rakatah. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Healthy Barakatah. And to the Aqua, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. Wow. The title of this lesson is A Kingdom Divided and Falling. The title of this lesson is A Kingdom Divided and Falling. Okay, and before we get started, I have some information I'd like to share with you. It says, what you need to know. A Manhattan jury found Donald Trump guilty of all 34 counts falsifying business records in his hush money criminal trial. An unprecedented and historic verdict that makes him the first former president in U.S. history to be convicted of a felony. Okay, so what we have here definitely is a kingdom divided, all right? And this is an intro, okay? This is part one of a two-part lesson. We're going to make this into a two-part lesson. This is pretty much an intro. And in part two, we'll pretty much cover everything, all right? Where we dot all the I's and cross all the T's. But Lord will, part one is edifying, all right? And what we have is a kingdom divided, okay? Esau is going up against Esau. Edom against Edom. You got something you want to say outside?
Yeah, this place is slowly falling. Esau has had his time, and his wickedness is now being overwhelmed that he's putting it on himself. So when there's nobody else to fight, he will fight himself. And this is Revelations revealing the true spirit of this man. So I have Mark 3:24, and Mark 3:24 reads, and this is out of the mouth of Yahweh Shah himself. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. This place is starting to unravel. Everything about Revelations is again revealing itself. The spirits of these people, the red man, the demon he is, everything about this man can no longer stand because Yahweh Shah and the words of the elect is all coming true. The elect will be glorified through all of this drama. Come on, bro.
That's it. Pretty much, you know, this is going into a kingdom that is divided. Okay, and like I said, what we have is Esau against Esau, Edom against Edom.
Yes, sir.
And like he just gave you in that Mark 3:24, kingdom divided, it can't stand. And it's just a matter of time, all right? Because you got a lot of 2/3 Jakes out there, you know, who still put their trust in this system, but they're going to get thrust through, all right? Because they're going to go into that lake of fire that it talks about in that Zechariah 13th chapter, verses 8 and 9, where 2/3 will go into that lake of fire. And 2/3 of our people, they love these traditions. They love these ways. They love the culture of this present day evil world, or should I say temporal. Because if you're still voting, man, hey, that lets you know already you don't have no trust and your faith in Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Proverbs 3, chapter 5 at the start says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not toward thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Now, if you're voting for one of these candidates, all right, Biden being the left wing, Trump being the right wing, and this makes up the two birds on the eagle, emblem, which is the emblem that America uses, same emblem that the Roman Empire used, okay? And this place is Rome 2.0 all over. It's known as many things. Egypt, okay? Babylon, the list is endless, all right? Modern day Sodom, it goes on and on. But if you're putting your trust in this here system, then you're slated for destruction, all right? Give me Isaiah, and let me get Isaiah 30, okay? Give me Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30, and I want to start, I believe it is at the top, okay? Let me have Isaiah 30. And it says, woe. And that word woe, for those of you out there listening and learning, goes into destruction and war. Woe to the rebellious children, okay, see, saith the Lord, that take counsel. See, you're not seeking the counsel. You're not trusting in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, like I gave you in that Proverbs 3 and 5. You're trusting in this system, okay, in this beast-style government, okay. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that taketh counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, okay? See what I'm saying? That may add sin to sin. So you're not trusting in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. You're not seeking Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. You're wholeheartedly, this man's mouth is a prayer book, okay? And everything but Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. So it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked my mouth. See, it said in Proverbs 3 and 5, what I say? Seek the Lord, you know, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, okay? And lean not toward thy own understanding. Hey, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked my mouth.
That's right.
Okay, you're not trusting in the Lord, okay? You're leaning towards your own understanding to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. So you formed an allegiance to this present day evil world. You're formed an allegiance to Biden or an allegiance to Trump, whoever you vote for. But again, you're going to get thrust through right along with these Edomites, all right, that I just told you about in Zechariah 13 and 8. Okay, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt and to ask at my mouth, and have not asked, Salakia, at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, okay? So, hey, man, and how can you put your trust in something, man? These people, man, this is like he just gave you in that Mark 3 and 24. This is a kingdom divided. This is a kingdom slated for destruction. Okay, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right, and you formed an allegiance to it because you're voting for your oppressor. You're voting for your enemy. All right. You got something you want to add?
Man, as the title, brother, as you've already stated, a kingdom divided and falling. You don't select the righteous man to rule. You elect a dysfunctional man with an agenda. to follow the evilness which has already been represented. It's a constant cycle. There's nothing real about this place. Everything about it is false. So I'll go in Isaiah 19:2. And Isaiah 19:2 reads, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, which is leading to the third woe. The third woe is where we at. There's rumors of it, but they're all lining themselves up from every border to the ICBM missile fire. It's all lined up to go with Revelation. This place is through. It's divided, and it's soon to be conquered by our hero, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All praises, brother. Yes, sir.
And that's it, man. You know, because this place, I mean, Proverbs 3:31 says, envy not your oppressor, nor choose any of his ways, okay?
Yes, sir,
and we've chosen these, man. These are ways that lead to death, that lead to destruction, okay? And this is a wicked Edomite, all right? It talks about that second Ezra 15th chapter with this verdict they just passed on Donald Trump. It has that second Ezra 15th chapter. The handprints are all on it. As I said, this is a two-part lesson. In part 2, we're going to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. We'll get to that, okay, in part 2 of the lesson. But this man, he means himself no good, okay? He doesn't mean himself any good. Let me get this right here. Let me get this Sirach. Okay, give me this Sirach and give me that Sirach 14. Sirach 14:5. It says, he that is evil to himself, see, this is a kingdom divided, all right? He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods, okay? So you put your trust, faith in a man that's evil to himself, okay? If he's not good to himself, to whom will he be good, man? All right, we supposed to be trusting in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, okay?
That's right.
That's what we put our trust and our faith in, all right?
Right.
Psalms. Give me that Psalms. We said this was going to be an intro, short lesson. Lord will is edifying, and it's part 1 of a 2-part lesson, okay? And we'll start in Psalm 60 and 11, and it says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. That's right. See, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies. So you putting your trust in, man. Hey, yes, sir. And that lake of fire is waiting on you. Yes, sir. All right, you got one more you want to add?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this is also in Psalms. We'll go with Psalms 121 verses 1 and 2. Psalms 21 verses 1 and 2 reads, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth.
So you see, again, that's line backing off that Psalm 60 and 11:12 I just gave you. He says, look up to the heavens, for that's where our help come from. Our help coming from Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Oh, not Joe Biden, not Donald Trump, okay? All right? That's where our help coming from, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And it says in Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call on him while he is near, all right? But our people rather call on Donald Trump. They rather call on Joe Biden. Again, this verdict just passed down, and it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, who's mustering this thing up. And that second Ezra 15, we'll get into this in part 2 of the lesson, but this is civil war brewing, okay? Right. Jacob's trouble, all the end time scriptures and prophecies are popping off the pages. This is just an intro. Lord will, this was edifying through the spirit. That's all we have right now. In closing, we like to say, Shalom and Abba Bo.
Bob, another distraction. Come on, brother.